En el segundo capítulo del podcast de Suge Knight, este continuó relatando desde prisión las muchas cosas que pasan en la industria y no están a la vista de todos sus espectadores. En esta ocasión, Suge habló sobre cómo obtuvo una sentencia en rebeldía y no tuvo la oportunidad de defenderse en su caso, lo cual lo tiene al día de hoy tras las rejas. Continuó menospreciando a Snoop Dogg y habló sobre cómo lo ayudó a no ser condenado a cadena perpetua cuando este estuvo involucrado en la muerte de un joven pandillero con el que tuvo problemas en 1993. Explicó cómo le terminaron robando Death Row. Cuenta la anécdota de cuando tuvo que ir a un juicio y casi ser sentenciado a un par de años de prisión por culpa de Dr.Dre cuando ambos solían ser amigos. Y sobre todo habló sobre cómo una chica consiguió que este sacara a Tupac de la prisión. Todo eso y mucho más de lo que Suge habló en el segundo capítulo de este podcast lo verás en este video. Así que sin más nada que decir, colegas, comencemos. Para empezar con este resumen, vayamos al primero de los puntos principales de este episodio, el caso de Snoop Dogg en 1993, quien estuvo involucrado en el homicidio de un joven miembro de una pandilla. Este, según los documentos retratados, ocurrió luego de que Snoop y su guardaespaldas tuvieran un altercado con el joven, a quien momentos después, mientras Snoop, su guardaespaldas y otros tipos iban en un jeep, se lo encontraron en el camino que iban. Una vez que están cara a cara, Philip Buldemarian, como se llamaba este chico, hace un movimiento extraño pareciendo ser que sacará un arma. Y es allí cuando el guardaespaldas de Snoop desenfunda su arma y le propina un disparo a este sujeto, quien muere en el lugar de los hechos. Por lo cual, obviamente ambos, Snoop y su guardaespaldas, tuvieron que ir a la corte, donde se habló de una supuesta sentencia de cadena perpetua. Es aquí donde Suge toma lugar y logra que eso no pase, logrando que Snoop y su guardaespaldas sean liberados, al juez declarar que todo fue en defensa propia. Y en este episodio, Suge dejó claro que está decepcionado con él, además de dedicarle unas palabras.
End up back to Interscope. Now, for Snoop to say him and Michael Harris are doing something together as a team, that tells you a lot of, I'm disappointed in that motherfucker, because if it weren't for me, you'll still be in prison doing life. You turn around and you say you partners up with this dude, neither one of y'all got death row, or bought death row, or purchased death row.
Seguido a eso, Suge continuó su relato sobre cómo sucedieron los hechos.
We did a video shoot in Long Beach. For whatever the reason was, when I pull up, they was in there beating up Snoop bodyguard. This guy named Lee was jumping on him and Snoop. I go in and get on the dude, choke him out and get him off from the whole nine. And another guy from his neighborhood. So when that took place, they said, "You got to be standing up. You can't be no punk." They pull up their apartment. There's 4 guys in the car. It's Snoop, it's Lil Style, it's Malik. I think it was Shondo. Yeah, it was. Got through up a gang sign to them. They start chasing them in the Jeep I got. They shoot. And the guy got shot in his ass, ricocheted up and killed. Right?
Una vez terminó de contar la historia de cómo sucedió todo, fue al grano y explicó cómo fue que salvó a Snoop de ser condenado a cadena perpetua.
The bodyguard has a 9mm, so we can't say he protected Snoop and shot the guy. Snoop had a .380. I said, that's not a problem. I said, we'll be fucked if the bodyguard had a .380 and Snoop had a 9mm and he got shot with a .380. Right? He got shot with a 9mm. I said the bodyguard had a .380 and Snoop had a 9mm, and the guy got shot with a 9mm, we fucked. But since Snoop had the .380 and the bodyguard had a 9 and he got shot with a .380, that's all the bodyguard got to say is he was using .380 bullets in his 9mm. They say, man, you're a genius. You should be a lawyer. So I got Johnny Cochran to represent somebody. I got David Kennedy to represent somebody. I got Don Ray to represent somebody.
Y continuó dando a conocer cómo uno de los amigos cercanos a Snoop decidió delatarlo para contar la verdad de los hechos y conseguir algo de dinero.
Now, in between times of this going on, one of Snoop guys, I ain't gonna say no name, and Snoop know this, he wanted a few dollars. So since he says he didn't give the guy the money, he called the DA. The DA put him with the PI. The PI met with him, and he told him the motherfucking truth and gave him some evidence. So it happened, Snoop's manager at the time, you know, she dates the police. The police knew the PI for the DA. They was willing to talk to me because they say he fucked. But this guy is going to testify that Snoop the one shot the dude and killed him. He recorded him. I heard it for myself. The guy wanted to play ball. He got some bread. He destroyed the tape. And that's one of the things. But the most important thing, from Interscope, from everyone else that was in the business, told me do not waste $1 on that. I spent $6 million on that case to make sure he didn't get life in prison. Every day Snoop went to trial, and those guys had to come testify against him. It was 100 Pyrus and Bloods out there standing in front of that courtroom. Those dudes had to walk past. So for me to make sure this guy, and put my own freedom at stake, to make sure this guy don't be in prison, to go back and partner up with Michael Harris, who committed fraud against me, and the lie said they're going to try to take death row, and it's theirs, which is not true, but even if it was, you're supposed to try to get it back to the rightful owner. You didn't represent death row when you was on death row.
Y pasando de página, ahora el tema es la vez en que Suge Knight fue arrestado por un caso de armas en 1994 por el cual tuvo que cumplir una condena. Y todo por culpa de Dr.Dre, como él mencionó. Luego de que hablara sobre el caso de Snoop, Suge reveló la verdad de su arresto con las siguientes palabras.
Not to mention, when I stopped Dre from getting a lot of time for beating up a gang of bitches and all the shit he was doing, that made me, you know, my Fed case is behind Dre.
Según Suge, Dr.Dre optó por adquirir armas antes de ir al tour de su álbum The Chronic, lo cual terminó siendo una mala idea, ya que quien terminó arrestado por esas armas fue Suge Knight.
Reason why my Fed case is behind Dre, if I had to do it all over again, I still would do it again because that's the type of man I am. But the other person, I don't keep it 1,000 and keep it gangster because the next motherfucker, I keep it because that's my DNA. So what ended up happening in that situation, a guy called me and said, hey, Dre want this type of gun. Snoop want this type of gun. Y'all get ready to go on the chronic tour. I said, yeah. What kind you want? I don't need one. I'm gonna drop my motherfucking car off and get music put in and we getting ready to get the road. Well, who gonna send me the money? I'm Dre's manager. Dre's business manager is the one gonna send the money for a gun he wants. I get him the business manager number. The guy calls the business manager. The business manager wires the money for Dre some guns to the guy who was getting the guns. A year or two later, on my birthday, they arrested me.
Suge terminó asumiendo la culpabilidad de todo y por tal motivo tuvo que cumplir una condena en libertad condicional. Además de agregar que no se arrepiente de haberlo hecho por la gente con la que andaba, es decir, su excompañero y amigo Dr.Dre. Y como último punto principal, en este episodio Suge se refirió a la liberación de Tupac de la cárcel, en la que agregó que una chica misteriosa fue la clave para que este se decidiera a liberarlo bajo fianza, ya que si no fuera por ella no habríamos escuchado ninguno de los éxitos de Tupac en Death Row. Escuchen su relato.
And so when it came to getting Pac out of prison, only person made it happen and let me know to get Pac out of prison was a girl named Keisha. That is the baddest bitch in the world. If it weren't for Keisha, you guys wouldn't have heard All Eyes on Me, all the other hits she did. Keisha called my office every fucking day. Every day. I'm Pac wife. He needs to talk to Mr. Knight. He needs to talk to Suge Knight bad. It's life threatening. It's important. It's important. It's important. I had to go to my office and everybody be laughing and clowning. Some crazy bitch saying she's Pac's wife, and so we not, and she want to talk to you, but we don't put her through. I said, let me tell you, motherfucker, something. I called a meeting. I said, hey, what was you doing before I gave you a job? You got a high school diploma? You got any experience? I didn't graduate from high school. You. A lot of people wasn't working. I said, I gave you guys the opportunity to get paid every 2 weeks. I didn't ask you to think and see if somebody's Pac's wife or not Pac's wife. That's my decision. Next time she called, y'all better make sure I talk to her. She called and put it through. She said, I'm so glad you talked to me. Pac really, really, really needs to talk to you. He says, life-threatening, he needs you. I said, all right. He said, you need to come see him. I said, look, I don't want to tell you I can come see him because I'm on house arrest. I'm going to go drive to my attorney. I don't want to talk to him on the phone. Call me in an hour and a half and I'll let you know. She called back an hour and a half. My attorney said, hey, we can get this shit when you taking a risk. If you walk to that metal detective and it goes off because the ankle bracelet, we fucked. I said, I got to take that chance because she said it's life-threatening. I got to do what I can to help Pac. Flew private to New York, had to fly a smaller jet to get to where Pac at, and then take a 2-hour limo ride to get to the prison. Very first time I seen Pac, you know, we had the conversation, I kept going back. But Keisha made that happen.
Y así es como Keisha, de quien hay información que se casó con Pat mientras este estaba en prisión, logró que Suge hiciera lo posible para liberar a Pat. Y aunque la relación entre ambos no duró mucho, logró que eso sucediera. Y hasta aquí el resumen del segundo capítulo del podcast de Suge Knight Collect Call, el podcast de Suge Knight. No olviden estar pendientes para la tercera parte que estaré subiendo muy pronto. Y sin más nada que decir, colegas, nos vemos.